Aidan Davey responding to a 51-year-old male complaining of headache. All vitals are within normal bounds. Hello, my name's Aidan. What seems to be the problem today?
I've got this terrible headache.
And when did that start?
Oh, about an hour and a half ago.
Okay, and have you had headaches like this before?
Oh, about 10 years ago I had a similar headache, yeah.
Okay. And how long did that one last for?
Oh, it lasted for about 4 or 5 hours. It was horrible.
Okay. Did you see a GP about it?
Yeah.
Okay. So at the moment, where exactly is the headache?
So it's sort of just on this side of the head. It's just...
Just the right side of the head?
Yeah.
Okay. And can you describe the pain to me?
It's throbbing.
Throbbing?
It's really uncomfortable.
And does it spread anywhere?
Not really. It's just sort of on that half of the head.
Okay. And on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the worst pain ever, 0 being no pain at all, what would the pain be at the moment for you?
It's an 8 or a 9. It's pretty horrible, yeah.
Okay. And have you been vomiting at all?
No, but I do feel as if I'm about to.
Okay.
I had a wee bit of a dry reach before,
okay,
but I didn't vomit. But I really feel as if I'm going to be sick.
Okay, so we can give you some ondansetron. We'll give you 4 milligrams to start with. It's just a little tablet. We'll put it in your mouth, and it just dissolves under your tongue. It will just help with the nausea. Okay.
Thanks.
So, drug check. Give some ondansetron. And would you like any pain relief?
Well, I did take 3 Panadol about an hour ago.
Okay, so we shouldn't be giving you any pain relief. Have you had any ibuprofen?
No, I haven't.
Okay, we'll give you some ibuprofen. Are you allergic to ibuprofen?
No, I'm not.
Okay. So we'll give 600 milligrams of ibuprofen. The patient is above 80 kilos. So we'll drug check that again. Good for that.
Thanks.
Okay, so have you noticed any visual disturbances?
Right at the very start, I saw these sort of wavy-like things, like water running across my eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to look at your face just to see if there's any pain there. So, do you feel any pain there?
No.
What about up here?
No, not really, no.
What about in your jaw?
No.
What about if you're chewing? Or can you smile? Yeah. Does that cause any pain?
No, it does not.
Yeah, could you shrug your shoulders for me? Okay. So, do you know what this is?
It's a torch.
Yeah, I'm just going to look in your eyes, okay? Is that painful at all?
No. Oh, a wee bit.
Okay.
Yeah, the bright light
Yeah.
does hurt a bit.
Okay. Could you just look at this and just follow it around? Yeah. And could you give me a big smile? Yeah, big smile. And now, can you just raise your arms out like that and then close your eyes? You're not seeing any signs of pronated drift, so you can just open your eyes and lie back down. Can you say the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog?
The quick brown fox jumped over the quick lazy dog.
Okay. Do you know what this is?
It's a pen.
That's a pen. Do you know what this is?
That is a Sony cell phone.
Yeah. And when did... so it started about an hour ago?
Yeah, an hour and a half ago.
And you were fine before that?
Yeah.
Okay. So we just did a fast test, so we don't think you're having a stroke. And we've done a couple of cranial nerve assessments. Have you noticed any changes in your hearing? Any like ringing or anything coming on?
No.
Okay.
No.
And what about, have you noticed that your taste is a bit different?
Well, I just don't feel like eating. I feel nausea. That tablet's helped a wee bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does anything make the pain worse or make the pain better?
The noise. So you asking these questions is it's making my pain worse.
Sorry about that. And does your family have a history of these sort of headaches?
No.
No?
I just had one before.
Just one before?
I went and saw the doctor.
Yeah. And has it limited you from doing anything?
Well, I can't do a thing.
Okay.
I mean, I'm stuck on the couch.
Yeah.
I really would like those blinds closed again.
Okay, so we'll do that, and we'll put you in a nice dark room, and we'll just get you to lie down, and we'll see if that helps.
You don't have to do that. Thank you.
Okay. So this has the symptoms of a migraine.
Yeah.
So
I think that's what the doctor said. He thought it might have been,
Yeah.
but I hadn't had enough of them.
So you've got a unilateral headache, you've got an aura, and you've got vomiting. So I'm happy to leave you at home if you're comfortable with that.
The nausea's feeling a bit better now.
Okay. So I'm just going to go check my red flags just to see if make sure we've got no serious problems.
Mm.
So are you able to move your neck? Does that cause pain?
No.
What about if I just touch you there? Does that cause you
no
pain?
pain.
No pain? No. And you don't have any stiffness in your neck?
No.
So the headache was slow onset. You don't have a temperature. You don't have persistent severe vomiting. There's no focal neurological signs. There might be a bit of visual disturbance associated, but it seems to have dissipated now.
Yeah.
The level of consciousness is good. You have any recent trauma to the head?
No.
And you're not taking any medication, so not taking an anticoagulant.
No.
There isn't any signs of temporal arteritis. You're not pregnant. You're not a female. Have you had any history of bleeding in your brain? Do you have a family history of any bleeding in the brain or associated brain conditions?
No. So you said temporal arteritis. How would you know that I had that?
Oh, it's inflammation of the arteries supplying the temporal lobe. So you'll notice a very prominent artery sticking out here, and it will typically lose its pulse. But your one's fine. I can see it through the pulse. It's not protruding out too far.
Mm-hmm.
So no, you're not pregnant. You don't have a previous history of any brain bleeds.
No.
You don't have a family history of any vasculature brain problems.
No.
And there's no onset during sexual activity, was it? No.
Right, so.
And so you don't have any symptoms associated with sinusitis, which is just inflammation of the sinuses, which generally have a lot of pressure on the front of your face there. And it sounds like you've got migraine symptoms, but you haven't had any migraines in the past, so
I've just had one.
we'll get you to check up with your doctor,
Okay.
with your GP, yeah, and if you can do that tomorrow morning, that'll be fine.
Okay.
So we're just going to do the non-transport pause and checklist. We're going to reassess our vitals. And what's your pain at the moment?
Well, it's come down to about a 6 now.
6.
And the nausea's gone.
Yeah. And so you obviously have paracetamol here. Do you have any ibuprofen here as well?
No, but I can get my wife to bring some.
Okay, so we'll get her to do that, eh? And so we'll complete our non-transport pause and checklist, and then we'll be done. We'll document all of that on the PRF.